This week, we're still in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, so close to the ocean, yet so far away. We're docked at the Just Catamarans boatyard, where after cutting holes in the boat, the Just Catamarans team carefully removed our old engines, which had about 10,000 hours on each, many of you have asked. And they got everything wired in for the two new YANMAR 110 horsepower engines. However, once they dropped the new ones in, they realized there were some sizing issues, and they just didn't fit quite right in the same place the old ones sat. So they pulled them back out to make some modifications to the stringers, which brings us to today, Monday, April 8th, 2024, starting week 3 of our brand new engine installation. Let's go back in to get going. You gonna finish today, or?
Maybe. We finished cutting the stringers down. He only got one half of a stringer cut on Friday afternoon, so we got to cut the other half of that stringer.
Yeah.
It's real thick. And then do the same over here, and then they got to put glass back over the top of them so they'll be strong, and then mount the plates and then put the engine in. So
How many extra days is all this?
3 or 4 days.
No? No?
See your camera.
Okay.
You can see that they cut the stringers out. You can see the bottom of the boat through those stringer holes. And they cut that out. And that's the work they've had to do. What you just saw down there is these were the top of the stringers that I just filmed down there. They cut these off because the Volvo engine set farther down, and the YANMAR engine on its mount sits farther up. So they needed that much space. Then they had to cut these out. And we thought when they cut them out, these are the metal backing plates that hold the stuff into the fiberglass. And so now they got to refiberglass, put more backing plates down there, and refiberglass everything back up. A big job.
Yeah.
A big job. So there you go. Wow.
So how far along is he on that one?
They're ready to start fiberglassing again.
Will that get done today?
It should.
And then he's got 2 days to don't work on the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
Okay,
go.
there you go. Alright, still working on fixing everything, but now they're on the starboard. Wait, that's the port side. Port side. Starboard side is almost done, I think. And I love the exhaust fans they use. Quite an interesting exhaust fan, or whatever that is. This one looks like a guy's leaning over down in the hole. With our new cameras installed, you can see I'm refabbing the metal backing plates, and they're basically moving everything down about 2.5 inches lower. Once he's got the backing plates in there, they'll fiberglass over that, place the engine plate on top, and then we'll be able to drop the engines right in there. Right. What's the status, babe?
All right, so you can see the silver plate down there, aluminum plate.
Yeah.
That's what the engine sets on. And over on the left-hand side where that fan is, you can see where they've cut it down.
Our right-hand side.
Yeah, your right-hand side on that. The right-hand side, they cut it down, they put new metal in there, and then that'll all get refiberglassed in, and then they'll put the plates on top of that, and it'll be finished.
Huh, cool. But again, today's Friday,
Yeah.
and we have the weekend once again where nothing gets done. So, 4 days at the marina, yippee!
Here, move that blanket.
All right, so this one, what have they done here? All the fiberglass is
The
done.
fiberglass is done.
Nice.
So they lowered those stringers about up 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
And you can see the mounting plate for the engine.
Yeah.
And they'll paint all that, let all that dry, sand all that, get it all nice and neat.
Mounting plate.
And then they'll put in the mounting plates. So Monday they should paint this. We're putting an engine in here.
Tuesday they're putting it in.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, they'll finish this Monday, paint.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday they're putting an engine in.